We are pleased to be able to recommend Anna Brown's Go Organic, the essential book for all concerned consumers. Go Organic is a fresh, modern and inspiring sourcebook which has started a revolution in favour of organic living. It can help you make simple lifestyle changes that will have a big impact on our planet. Part of the reason for our support is that we think naturally grown produce and pesticide and chemical-free meat and poultry taste so good. It is honestly produced, marketed fresh, more flavourful and better for our health than intensively produced food. But our interest in the subject also reflects the anxieties so many of us feel about big agribusiness meat and vegetables. We all want to know where our food has come from and what has been put on it. Intensively reared dairy cows and farm animals are fed a dangerous cocktail of growth-promoting drugs, antibiotics and anti-parasite drugs on a daily basis, whether they have an illness or not. These drugs are passed directly onto the consumers of their dairy produce or meat, which must be a contributing factor to meat-related diseases like coronaries and high blood pressure. None of us likes the idea of hormones and growth promoters, or pigs and chicken kept in crowded, cramped conditions. We hate the idea of chickens having to be de-beaked so they don't peck each other, or pigs having their tails cropped. We dislike feeding our children, and ourselves, on vegetables that have been pumped up with chemical fertilizers, then sprayed with pesticide to keep the apples glossy and the pears unblemished. Over £2.5 million of public money is spent every year just to monitor the use of pesticides when a rational food and agriculture policy would find means of eliminating this source of pollution from the food chain altogether, or at least of reducing it so the costs are less ridiculous. We spend billions of pounds every year cleaning up the mess that agrochemicals make to our natural water supply. The average conventionally grown apple has 20 to 30 artificial poisons on its skin, even after rinsing. Fresh organic produce contains on average 50% more vitamins, minerals, enzymes and other micronutrients than intensively farmed produce. We don't want to buy tomatoes that have been genetically modified, that is GM, with the DNA of a fish just to expand their shelf life for the convenience of the wholesaler and retailer. And we don't want to buy tomato paste made from GM tomatoes. At the very least, we want GM products to be clearly labelled as such, so that we have the choice of buying non-GM merchandise. Organic foods cost more at the moment, but prices are coming down. The more we buy, the cheaper it will get. This is one area where the consumer is sovereign. It is the consumers who have made the organic food revolution. Intensive farming can seriously damage farm workers' health. There are much higher instances of cancer, respiratory problems and other major diseases in farm workers from non-organic farms. This is particularly true in developing countries and for agrochemical farms growing cotton. So we need to go organic if we care about other people. The trouble is, it can be difficult to shop organically. There are competing interests with competing claims and different labels. If you want to safeguard you and your family's health, you should go organic. Going organic is the only practical way to avoid eating genetically modified food. And if you want to go organic, you cannot miss reading Go Organic, the book for everyone who aspires to a better lifestyle and a better world.